Hey everybody, Grest here. So you've seen in a few videos over the last few months a couple parts that I've showcased, and all of those were going on a build that I was doing for one of my family members. So let's go ahead and take a look at that build now that I've completed it. Alrighty, so here's the build that I recently completed, and I'm going to go over all the parts on here. So I didn't do reviews on every part that I put into this, but I did highlight some of the ones, especially ones that were new to me as far as putting together or new parts. We'll go ahead and start at the out here on the tip. So this is the VG6 Epsilon flash hider slash muzzle brake. This is actually one of my favorites, the VG6 Epsilon as well as the VG6 Gamma. So it does a really nice job of taming recoil, and also it helps to hide some of the flash. And got a set of Magpul MBUS backup sights on here, the tried and true. As far as the rail setup, this is the Aero Precision Atlas R1. This is actually one of my favorite rails for reasonably priced, and this is a 15-inch model, and this is of course a 16-inch barrel. And as far as the barrel is concerned, this is the Ballistic Advantage Hansen Profile 1-in-7 twist wild chambering. So this is their premium series with the nickel boron barrel extension. And working our way back here, you can see one of my favorite receiver sets ever. I've done quite a few builds using these. This is the Aero Precision M4E1 receiver set. Out on the back here is the Aero Precision breech charging handle. So I did do a video on this a while back. Pretty dang impressed with this thing. It does a very nice job. It's relatively reasonably priced. And then some Magpul furniture here. So we got the Magpul grip, MOE grip. And then as far as the stock, it is the MOE SL stock for Magpul. And this one's pretty cool. It has QD attachments. It also has a very good tight fit on here. And the buffer tube is the Aero Precision Enhanced buffer tube with the standard castle nut setup. And then over here on top, as far as optic, this is the Ride-On X3 Tactics. And I actually pretty sure I did a review on this a while back. So I have a X7 and then I have an X3 that's over on my Geisley rifle. And the mount is actually from Primary Arms. I had this laying around, so I just threw it in the build. And then of course, last but not least, the parts kit used for this build is Aero Precision. And then for the trigger, you guys saw a recent video on this. This is the Geisley rapid fire trigger. And as I talked about in the video itself, I was a little skeptical about this trigger, but man, this is a fast shooting trigger and just feels really good. I kind of wish it was a straight bow for that type of trigger work, but really awesome trigger. Definitely highly recommend it if you guys are wanting something that shoots super fast. But anyways, had some time on the range with this guy just to sight it in, and you know, 100% function, no issues there. I did spend extra time, as always, lapping the receiver face, the upper receiver face where the barrel fits onto. But yeah, overall very nice build, very simple. This is actually for somebody, this is their very first AR-15 rifle, and they had a reasonable budget, so I was able to put some pretty nice quality parts on here. So happy to send this off to him, and I'm sure he's gonna get years of use out of this thing and really enjoy it. Oh, almost forgot. The other item here was the Pro Series bolt carrier group from Aero Precision. So this guy here has some upgraded features over a standard bolt carrier group that I went over in a previous video, so definitely check that out. Yes, it does cost more than a standard bolt carrier group, but as far as the features, if you can find this thing on sale, I actually think it's a pretty good value for what you're getting. You know, there's a lot more expensive bolt carrier groups than this, so it's kind of nice to see Aero put out something that's a little more upper tier, if you will. So, big fan of Aero Precision. If you guys don't already know that, if you're new to the channel, Aero Precision really is my go-to for a lot of parts for a lot of different reasons. Just really the value and quality per dollar is kind of hard to beat with Aero Precision. So yes, they're not, you know, necessarily Geisley, but they actually do make a lot of parts for some of the OEMs, so take that for what you want. But yeah, any questions about this build, put it down in the comment description down below. Like I said, definitely had a really fun time putting this thing together, and just awesome to see it go off to its owner. Alrighty, so I appreciate y'all taking a look at this video today about this build that I recently completed for a family member of mine. Really had a fun time putting this thing together, a lot of awesome parts, and tailored towards that specific person's wants and needs. And if you're interested in any parts such as the ones on this build, definitely check out my link tree down in the description. Head over to Brownells. They have pretty much all the parts here. Most of these are Aero Precision, Ballistic Advantage, Geisley, and stuff like that. So I appreciate everybody watching and subscribing, and I will catch y'all in the next video. Y'all take it easy.